Hello everyone and welcome to part 119. We are entering this, well we have entered this part with Sukamon, which is probably the same way that we're going to be entering quite a lot of these remaining parts, and probably the same way that we're going to be ending quite a lot of these parts. So Sukamon is at the age of 12, which is the age that I seem to remember being the standard sort of age that he fades away at. I just have recollection of Sukamon not being as good, fading away at about the age of 12. But that's only... That's that's a distant memory, but if it's correct, then I suppose he's going to fade away at some point during this day. If he lives on, then I guess I was remembering wrong. Unless I was remembering right, but there were reasons for it, and it wasn't like a normal thing. So yeah, this is part 119, and in the previous parts I believe I saw a total of 8 days through, and we're almost at year 8, aren't we? If to get the medal, if we have to get as far as year 11, day 1, then that's about 90 days away, just over. And if most of these parts, if we're going to cover 8 days, then 10 parts would be 80 days, 12 parts would be 96. So I would say that if we have to go as far as year 11, day 1, then we're going to be seeing about 12 more parts, and this challenge is probably going to probably exceed 130 parts, or be about 130 parts. Just trying to get a rough idea, although if it's year 10, day 1, then it would be 60 days or thereabouts. If it's averaging at 8 days per part, 5, 6, 7, let's see, 8 8s are 64, aren't they? So would that be about 8 more parts, taking us up to just short of 130, about 127, something like that. Well, we're certainly at the later stages of the challenge. Well, we're firmly in the later stages of this challenge, so you can definitely say that as far as this challenge currently stands, it's definitely had its younger days. We can say that. But I don't want to give anything away, but there is something I am planning on doing in this game, and well, I mean, we can guarantee that this challenge is now going to be successful, because all we need is the last remaining medal, and that last remaining medal is only a matter of time, quite literally. So you can guarantee this challenge is going to be successful, and as a one-off sort of, I don't even know what to call it exactly, but as like a one-off special, a one-off something like that, there is something within this game that I was planning on doing, something very, very unique, something I've never seen before. There is something that I am planning on doing in the game. Basically, I'm planning on doing it pretty much immediately after getting the 15th medal and confirming the challenge complete. There is something I am then planning on doing immediately after within the game. Something very special and unique, just as a way of like seeing the challenge off, seeing the videos off, a way to make a grand exit, I suppose. But what it is that I'm planning on doing, I've never actually done it before or attempted it before, and I'm not entirely sure it's even possible, and so that's why I'm a bit reluctant to give away details on what it is that I have in mind. But I am definitely going to attempt it, and if I do succeed at it, then not only would it be in the final part, but I imagine I would also have it as a separate video of its own, because of how unique it would be. And I just think it would make a brilliant send-off. It would just be a brilliant way to see the challenge off. But you can hold me that you can hold me to this, and this being that if I do succeed at it, then you will definitely be seeing it. And if I don't succeed, then I will tell you what it was that I had in mind. So, the challenges and playthroughs that I've done in the past, okay, when we wake up we're going to be 15. Well, I don't know what I was going on about when saying that Sukamon doesn't live as long. I must have force-fed my Digimon a load of devil chips or something. I have no idea what planet I was on. Yeah, I mean, with all the challenges and playthroughs that I've done, on a few occasions I have done like unique, special, one-off videos just as a way of like seeing the challenge off, a way of sending the challenge off. When I did the no gym, no equipment run for Digimon World 2003, I then saw it off with a unique Coatmon versus Galacticmon video, where I uploaded a video of myself defeating Galacticmon, but with Coatmon. And when I say Coatmon, I mean the rookie Coatmon. I defeated him with the rookie Coatmon. I didn't Digivolve or anything like that. I properly used Coatmon. When finishing a pacifist run for Tomb Raider, I remember seeing that off with my Tomb Raider Epic Fails video, which is actually my most viewed video by far, where it was just me showing ways in which you can completely crash and burn in the Tomb Raider games and leave yourself in positions where you're unable to complete a level. I also show like wacky ways of like getting yourself killed, things like that. I've also seen off, there was another Tomb Raider pacifist run which I saw off by doing But I mean, there's a lot of unique challenges that I've done for Tomb Raider 2. There's a level within Tomb Raider 2, Barkang Monastery. There's a lot of unique challenges that I've done for that individual level, and some of them have been basically. Okay, I am fading away now, but some of them I have used as like a send off to like certain like Tomb Raider challenges and pacifist runs that I've done. And obviously, this challenge being my longest is obviously a very memorable one, and that's why I'm interested in doing like a send-off video. And it's a good thing I didn't wait until the end of Superman's life, because I've been going for 11 minutes. So basically the previous part would have been what it had been, plus an additional 11 minutes. And if I was to do an entire like lifespan within a part, then it would have been what I had done, plus the additional 11 minutes, plus how long it took me to get Gabumon up to the age of 4, because the last part started with me having Gabumon at the age of 4, and I went on for about 22 minutes, plus the 11 minutes here, 33, plus what it took to get Gabumon to where he was. You know, I mean, if I was to do one Digimon's lifespan per part, then going by the previous part, we'd probably be looking at about 35-40 minutes. So, in regards to when I end a part and when I start a part, there's probably not going to be too many patterns. I'm literally just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, resting, sleeping, and well, I mean, I'm gonna aim to basically have each part at about 20-something minutes. That's been my aim throughout this whole challenge, although I have had far too many parts that have gone on for too long. Now we're probably Digivolving by now, aren't we? And haven't done a mistake. So we say hi to Koromon and immediately we start resting. So my Digimon's objective is to basically just sleep for 15 days, which is half a year. So yeah, my Digimon are having fun lives. Their life missions are to basically rest and sleep for half a year. That's every raised Digimon's objective. Whatever happened to the days of carrying dirt, winning battles, going fishing, buying items, recruiting Digimon, learning techniques, competing in tournaments? Those were the days. What happened to them? I do check for sleeping when I let a care mistake slip, because the care mistake brings a pause to the game, and then I think, well, might as well use this pause to check to see if my Digimon needs to sleep and pass a few hours, but it doesn't necessarily, well, like I say, it doesn't necessarily happen. Obviously I can only sleep if the option is there. I know it passes time, but then it also gives me an opportunity to save. So if something was to go wrong, then at least I've got the progress there. I can't really imagine anything too terrible that could go wrong, I suppose. Just the game freezing, really. So I can't really think of anything that's realistically going to happen that would make me think, oh dear, I must reset, because I don't care where my Digivolutions go, I don't care if I have care mistakes, it doesn't matter anymore. I guess the only thing that can go wrong really is the game freezing, or some sort of crazy glitch or something. Do they need to sleep? Yes. When I've got baby Digimon and in training Digimon, usually I just go rest crazy, but when I've got a rookie Digimon and a champion Digimon, and by that I mean Digimon who I'm going to have for a while, I do wonder if it might be worth counting how many times I rest before they need to sleep. I mean, with Gabumon I'm going to have him for at least a couple of days, and then the champion Digimon, most probably Sukamon, I'm going to have until he fades away. And I wonder, seeing as I'm picking the same egg every time and doing the same things, Digivolutions will likely be the same. So I do wonder if it would be worth counting how many times I rest before they need to sleep, so that way, at least if I pause to check to see if they need to sleep, they will need to sleep, and I'm not wasting time checking for nothing. Well, no, I'm not doing it at the moment, so I'd have to do it next time if I am to do it. Wait, is it? Yeah, no. I was going to say, because obviously the audio that played there is the night audio. The audio that starts as soon as it becomes night. I was going to say, if that's when he needs to sleep, that would be really handy to go by. And it's 1 hour after that. It officially reached night because the audio changed and started playing the night audio. He didn't need to sleep. Then I rested once more, and then he did need to sleep. So rather than counting rests, rather than counting hours, as long as I've got Gabumon, it might be really smart just to go by that. When I hear the night audio, rest once more, and then he should need to sleep. But obviously, that will only, as we stand, that only works with Gabumon. So, for the other Digimon, actual champion, Numamon, Sukamon, etc., I would have to find something else to go by. There's the night audio, so one more rest. Okay, and hopefully Gabumon now wants to sleep. She does. And I should probably be ending the part here. So thank you everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed.